Hello and welcome to the Heart of Markness Led Zeppelin podcast, episode 83. I had to restart because I got about 2 minutes into it and I realized that again, Audacity decided to ignore my selection of microphones and go, oh, he must want to use his shitty laptop microphone that's 4 feet away. Says because I'm talking and the tricky thing is my record level is still pretty high from that mic. It's a little lower than this one. This mic is about 5 inches away from my face. Or as Joe Rogan says, keep it a fist away from your face. And like I said, the laptop microphone is a good 4 feet away from me. And yet it picks things up remarkably well, but with remarkably tinny and low fidelity. So I'm glad I caught that before I got too far in. So apologies for that thing that you didn't know that happened until I told you it happened. Anywho, we are doing part 2 of our exploration of Led Zeppelin's 2-night stand in November of '69 at the Winterland Ballroom in beautiful, hilly, hippie San Francisco, California. This is Bill Graham's Winterland. And last week we did November 6th. Today we are doing November 7th. Another excellent show. I would say that it may be a better recording, kind of, in a way. They're both really good audience recordings, especially for the era. And this is a second gen, which seems to be the best one we can find. Transferred to CDR by KRW. Back in the day, they're kind of like Gems, is a trading group. And the set list for this concert, and I'm giving you the set list because this show will be available for download at heartofmarkness.com should you want it. And the set list is Communication Breakdown, I Can't Quit You Baby, Heartbreaker, Dazed and Confused, White Summer, Black Mountainside, same song, Babe, I'm gonna leave you, What Is and What Should Never Be, Moby Dick, Dick, and How Many More Times, Bum, 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 bringing it into a nice, even 92 minutes, 18 seconds, a solid 90-minute set from a brand new band, not even a year old as far as touring the States goes. This is their third trip to the Winterland Ballroom. First was in January of '69 as a brand new Nobodies. Then in April of '69 as Psychedelic Powerhouses. And now November of '69 as the headlining superstars that they will be for the next, 50 years. And it's excellent. By this time, Led Zeppelin 2 is out, and they've added songs from that album to their set list. They're not opening with Train Kept a Rollin' anymore. They're opening with Communication Breakdown. Next month, 2 months from this date, they will be opening with We're Gonna Groove at the Royal Albert Hall and carrying that through 1970 for quite a while. Before switching over to opening with the Immigrant Song later on when they get that done. I think the first time they play the Immigrant Song is at the Bath Festival in June of 1970. But back to the Winterland gig. My friends, this is a good one. Now it is, that's no surprise. It's Led Zeppelin, first of all. It's Led Zeppelin in '69, second of all. And it's Led Zeppelin in November of '69 when they're already established. They have, 11 months, 12 months of almost constant touring under their belts. They recorded Zepp 2 on the road at studios in whatever town they were playing in after the show. And they are tight. They are together and they are still young and loud and crazy. And I swear, sometimes listening to some of these songs, Heartbreaker being one of them. I was going to play you Heartbreaker because it's very, very, very bass heavy and cool. But you can hardly hear Robert at all. And in fact, to the point where I wonder if this was one of those shows that they wrote about from back in the early days when the PA system goes out and Robert just keeps screaming. Who knows, man? Who knows? In any case, I'm not playing Heartbreaker for that reason because I would like you to have a pleasant listening experience. And if you want to hear it, you can download the show, like I said, from heartofmarkness.com. What a nice boy I am. And since I am a nice boy, we are not going to babble for 200 years. We are going to get right into the music, because this is a continuation of last time. Everything I said last episode applies to this show. So let's jump in. We're going to start with an excellent Les Paul version of Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. This song did not last much longer in the set. I didn't make it to 1970, and there was only a couple more shows, if that, in 1969. So this is one of the final performances of Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. This band did, and you're gonna get to hear it. And it is really, really, really cool. I don't like the earlier 1969 versions as much, because they tend to be a little wild and chaotic. This seems badass, and Jimmy, surprise, surprise, Jimmy Page plays some amazing stuff. And of course, Jonesy plays amazing stuff, and Bonzo plays amazing stuff, and little Robert Anthony can actually carry a tune. So I think you're going to enjoy it. Ladies und Gentlemen, Damen und Herren, Led Zeppelin, November 7th, 1969. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good. Jimmy's playing so good. So good. One thing I loved about the Page Plant Page Plant Revolution reunion, was in 98. I think they did it in 95 too. In 98 stands out to me. They did Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. And at the very end of That's When It's Calling Me Back Home, instead of playing the do 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 that he plays, Jimmy actually would play the intro to Stairway to Heaven. And that was so brilliant, both in A minor, so it works. But it was so smooth. Jesus. I love this band. Obviously, if I'm listening to 51-year-old recordings of them. Well, that was great. I'm going to take a short break now. No time will pass for you. But I have to go. My housemate is out of town. Actually, with her mother, as her mother transitions into the next world. It's sad, but it's going as well can be. But she needs me to go get some stuff for her from the basement, and I got to do that. So I'm going to do that, and I will be back in a few minutes. But to you, no time will pass at all. So see you in a minute. Oh, my friends, I've lived 1,000 lifetimes since we last spoke. Oh, my God. No, it was easy. I had to do some things and get some things for my friend. All worked out, and now I'm back. What shall we play now? Ah! Yes. We will play the song that they were going to play following Babe, I'm Going to Leave You. And that is the brand new song for the time. What is und what should never be. Ah, this is a good one. I like this song anyways. It's nothing special. It's not anything that the band stretches out on. It's pretty much the same every time they play it. Like a black a dog, like rock and roll. But I like the song. And we're going to play it. And I love the ba-na, 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 down. Makes me happy every time. Makes me happy every time. Hopefully it'll make you happy too. And this is likely, no, it's not going to be the first time people heard this song, but it's definitely going to be the first time they heard this song live, unless they attended the prior night. I'm just going to shut up now. It is cool to hear the people in the audience, and it's such a good recording that you can hear the folks in the audience. Like before Heartbreaker, which I'm not playing, you can hear a dude go, Heartbreaker, like to his friend, like they're going to play Heartbreaker, because you could tell he'd been there the night before. He's like, oh, no, I know what they're going to play. We all know someone like that, or we are someone like that. But you know what I'm like? I'm like a guy that's going to play what is and what should never be. So if I say to you tomorrow, I'll do a Bobby McFerrin version. Much better than listening to Zeppelin, right? Wrong. Okay, here you go. Once again, November 7th, 1969. Enjoy, my friends.
This is a thing that sort of carries on a little bit. This is on the second album. This is a thing called But What Is and What Should Never Be.
What? Huh?
If I say to you tomorrow, you. Thank you very much.
Imagine being at that show. Imagine back in the day when you could go to, I mean, the Winterland's not a club. It's a ballroom like the Roseland here in Portland. So, it holds, I guess it would hold, I have no idea, 1,000 people? Shit, who knows? But you can hear the size of the venue and hear that it sounds like a club because of the people close. But just behind that, there's the audience. And it's not as loud as like the LA Forum, but it's definitely louder than the Whiskey or the Fillmore in my mind. Anyways, I don't know why that matters. I think it's because I love The Last Waltz so much, and that was where the band played their final concert, was at the Winterland, I think. You know how I am when I go from memory. I'm often incorrect, and then I get a flurry of tweets and messages from various avenues. Like, dude, that's not what it was. But that's okay. You come here for the music, not for the erudition, one hopes. Speaking of erudition, I was thinking, I need your help on this. I was thinking of maybe splitting the podcast up into 2 podcasts, and having a classic rock podcast for the Millard tapes and all the other bands that I play when I feel like playing them, and keeping Heart of Markness Led Zeppelin podcast just for Zeppelin and related things. I don't know why I'm thinking of doing it, other than I really want to move the Zeppelin podcast along. I want it to grow, and I don't know if at this point I'm doing more classic rock than I am Zeppelin, although I'm putting more energy and effort into the Zeppelin. I don't want to muddy the water. I want this to be a Zeppelin and Zeppelin related podcast, and I'm afraid that by doing the bonus podcasts, which initially started when we were all under lockdown and quarantine, which we are again, ha 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 ha. But I don't know. I think it might be better to split into 2 podcasts. And, if you like both, you can subscribe to both. I don't know. I have to examine this more. If you have any information, feedback, opinions, advice, I would love to hear it. You can reach me on Twitter at Heart of Markness, the Facebook group, Heart of Markness Facebook group. You can comment on heartofmarkness.com. Oh my goodness. YouTube, Heart of Markness. You can reach me there, or you can, if you feel the need to email me, you can email me at mark@heartofmarkness. All of those things will get to me. And I would love to hear your thoughts on that. I guess the only difference would be you would have to subscribe to 2 podcasts if you wanted to. But it seems like they're kind of going in the same direction generally. But I feel like I'm diluting the Zeppelin part by having classic rock. And I don't want to steer away from Zeppelin. I want Zeppelin to be the spearhead because it's my passion and it's my love. And the classic rock I also love. But that's more of an evangelical, like, listen to this cool shit. And Zeppelin is more like, listen to this cool shit from the best band ever. I don't know. I'm just percolating. It just occurred to me yesterday when I did my patron episode. This is my 5th podcast in 7 days. I did last week's Winterland. I don't even remember. Oh, Peter Gabriel, and then Cream, and then a Firm show, which is really good. You should listen to that if you haven't listened to it. You know how I feel about the Firm, and that was really good. And then I did the patron episode last night, and then today. And I love doing it. I don't do things like play video games and watch TV or watch Hulu or fuck around. I would rather be doing this. So I like doing it. So let me know what you think. And I already told you where you could find me, so that's where you can find me. Like I said, I will have this show up on heartofmarkness.com where you can download the entire thing if you want to. And if you like what I do and you want to help me do it, you are welcome to become a patron at patreon.com/heartofmarkness. And you'll get a cool podcast every month just for yourself. You get access to You get access to the cloud drive where I store all my shows. And you can see what I got there and have it for yourself. And every single week, unless you don't want me to, I will read out your name. So thank you to the Titans upon whose shoulders rests this humble podcast. A Laurel and hearty handshake to Chris, Michael, Rob from Melbourne, Australia, Wayne, Brad, Danielle, Tracy, David, Peter, Mark, Other David, Bonzo Billy, and of course, Mimo. Thank you, friends. I love you all. I am grateful and beholden to you all for allowing me to do this. Literally allowing me to do this. Paying for the hosting on SoundCloud and all that stuff. And now I'm looking into another avenue for podcast hosting. And I may transfer things. Nothing will change for you guys. But I really want to take this to the next level, whatever that is. Not because I'm greedy. I don't think I'm going to be like getting $100 million from Spotify like Joe Rogan. Although that'd be nice. But I would like to, I know there are more Zeppelin fans than the people who listen. And, you know, if my show sucks, I want to know that too, so I can change it and make it not suck. But I also want to get this out there so more folks know about it. I may have to end up posting on the .com and you know, just kind of holding my sandwich board and ringing the bell, which I'm not the greatest at. But we shall see. In any case, that's neither here nor there. Let's play the last song of the night, shall we, folks? Coming in at about 29 minutes. Sounds like a good time to be a little dazed and confused. Oh, I should have been a DJ back in like the late 60s, early 70s. Back when you could get totally wasted and just play whole album sides, man. Fuck! But that's alright. I've got the next best thing. I can get totally wasted and play Zeppelin. And I am not wasted at all, I'll have you know. I'm completely sober. I'm drinking water. And I'm doing this show because I am a professional. So, Dazed and Confused, November 7th. It's not that long for a Dazed and Confused. It's about 17 minutes. Is that what it is? That can't be that long, can it? Well, I'll be damned. It can. Okay. Dazed and Confused, November 7th. Hungry Young Zeppelin morphing into the conquerors of the world. The next time they tour the States, they're playing arenas and stadiums in Madison Square Garden. So this is their last little shot where you could see them on a place where you could reach up and touch them and talk to them after the show, etc. This is just before they became gods. Enjoy.
This is something from a long time ago. This is perhaps 9 months ago.
Dazed and Confused. Do you have enough tape left? Check.
Okay. Had a few tape issues there. That's how it goes. Still a nice, solid, exciting Dazed and Confused. Ah, okie dokie. I think we are done. Yeah. Alrighty. So, if you like what I do, like I said, you're welcome to become a patron if you feel like it. If you don't, no worries. If you do like what I do and want to support in other ways, I would always appreciate a retweet or a share when I post the podcasts. Get it in front of more people. Leave a review if you would on whatever podcast platform that you listen to. If you would take the time to leave a little review, that raises me in the relevance. So when people search for Led Zeppelin or classic rock, I have a better chance of showing up in the searches. So thank you very much. Next week is Thanksgiving. I will likely do the podcast next Wednesday. No, I won't be here Wednesday. Shit. I may do the podcast next Tuesday. Otherwise, it will be skipped because it's Thanksgiving and I won't be here Thursday. I won't be here Friday and I might be here Saturday. So we'll see. There won't be one Thursday, but there will be one. So don't you worry. Everybody in America, or the United States of America, have a great Thanksgiving. All the rest of you fucks, have a great week. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much. You make my whole life better. And I hope I make yours a little better too. Be good to yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.